The value of time. Time is so interesting. It's metaphysical. It's not tangible. It's mysterious. It's misunderstood, but it's the most powerful thing on earth, even more than gravity. And if we don't have time, we don't have anything. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the perceptions of time and why we ought to value it more than even our families or anything on earth. Welcome to the Best Years Podcast. This is Dr. Darlene at whatstopsyou.com, speaking to Generation X and baby boomers who want more. I'll share power, skills, and tools with you to get your mojo back on a conscious and unconscious level. Be ready for real and lasting change. When I was a little girl, Christmas took forever to get here. When I was a little girl, the school year was as long as immortal. And it was amazing how long it took to get to Marcy's house. It was a journey across the world, across the country. As I've grown up, I realized Marcy's house was across the street and down one. Just right there. And so time seems to warp for me with each decade. Each decade is quicker and quicker. And I'm telling you, wasn't Christmas yesterday? And it's March right now, and it seems like in 4 seconds we're going to be doing Halloween again, right? So time is so interesting how it's almost metaphysical. It's intangible, like I said. And I love this quote I found, and it's author anonymous. And it's brilliant, and let me read it to you, and you'll go, oh, wow, oh, time is so much about perspective. Oh, here it is. To realize the value of 1 year, ask a student who failed a grade. To realize the value of 1 month, ask a mother who gave birth to a premature baby. To realize the value of 1 week, ask the editor of a weekly newspaper. To realize the value of 1 day, ask an alcoholic who is working on sobriety. To realize the value of 1 hour, ask the lovers who are waiting to meet, right? To realize the value of 1 minute, ask a person who missed a plane. To realize the value of 1 second, ask a person who just avoided an accident. And to realize the value of 1 millisecond, ask the person who won a silver medal in the Olympics. That is so powerful and so amazing. What is this? How does this perspective change based on our thoughts? Is it real? Is it not real? Another quote that has rocked my world, and I've taught to many people in my practice, is a writing by author, Bishop Jeremiah Hermit, who I don't even know who that is, or I've not heard of him before. I just love this writing, not sure even where I got it, and I'm going to read it to you because it's so powerful. He says, what is the most valuable thing on earth? Now, instantly wouldn't we think our families or etc., but hear me out. He says, what is the most valuable thing on earth? It's time. Because everything is acquired in time, and all of man's business is conducted by time. You could have food, clothing, fabulous homes, wisdom, have everything you want, but if you don't have time, it means you have nothing. What is the worst thing on earth for people? The loss of time. Because by wasting time, we cannot acquire anything. We cannot have anything. By losing time, we lose everything. We even lose ourselves. Another question, what do people value the least? And what is the most disorganized and the most squandered thing on earth? Time. He says a large segment of people live as if by guesswork, according to the accepted custom, day by day, year by year, not at all concerned about what they did with their days and the years or how they lived their lives. Sometimes we mourn over the loss of some existing small trifles, but we have no regrets at all. Nor are we sorry when we foolishly lose not just some petty cash, but the most precious minutes of our time. The proper use of time is very similar to the use of money in good hands. A wise man will not lose a single penny foolishly. He will count exactly the entire amount he has and will attach a special purpose for each cent. We must do exactly the same thing with our lives. And then we should arrange our time. We must faithfully reckon with it. Every hour, every minute must be determined for this or that purpose. Every day must include doing good deeds for our benefit and for the benefit of our neighbors. Wow. When we think of it that way and the power of it, this has changed my world since I read this years ago, and every minute is precious to me. It's precious, and I know that mingled in the time I have in the day is resting, holding still, thinking, introspecting. So it's pragmatic. We pave the road in front of us before we get there. We're throwing pavers out. So as we step, it's planned and prepared. It's also open to faith and the universe. And as much as we can control our day and our life through time management. And that's such a trite word, time management, blah, 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 blah. Yet time management, I don't know how else to say it. You manage it and you plan and prepare it. And I'm going to brag to you here. I am like the queen of time management. And I've written books, tapes, and CDs. I've got workshops, and I've got an ebook that I am holding right here. And I'm going to go through it with you systematically, of course, organized through time, and maybe a program through podcasts. So keep your eye open for those podcasts. The next one I'll be doing is called The Principles of Time Management, Basic Principles, such as we only have 24 hours in a day. And how do we arrange that? And how do we arrange it inside our brain and outside? So we have internal management and external management in time. So I hope you love this value of time. Hold it dear. Think about it. And then prepare for coming podcasts on time so that you can have slick time management and live the life that you choose in the order that you choose it and not waste the most precious thing on earth, something you hold right now in your heart and in your body, and that is precious time. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk soon. If you like what you've heard, please subscribe to my channel so we can hang out. Also, go to www.whatstopsyou.com for notes to this podcast and learn more power skills to indeed live the best years of your life.